Why hello everybody and welcome back to Fire Emblem 3 Houses for the Nintendo Switch. Today is going to be a rather chill one after the big reveal that we had. We gained the Sword of the Creator last time. So now today we're going to be just doing some side quests here. And so this one here is to unlocking the blacksmith. The iron welding material is in the marketplace, you just gotta find it. But this is how you unlock forging. So now I can finally repair those rusted weapons that I have. Can I not? Maybe I need to forge them here. Yes, forge. Alright.
Is this it? There you go.
So yeah, that's how you forge stuff, and then that's how you make the rusted weapons useful. Something looks very important based on the shiny spot that we see up here on the map. Yes, up here we got a mission from Flame saying to repair a bunch of statues or clean up the debris here. So I just gotta pick up all these shards here apparently.
You have helped me so
I have
much.
no idea what these are, but they appear to be important. So I just want to show off, you know, when you complete quests, prologues, and auxiliary battles, your renown will increase, which can be used as spent to restore the statues of the four saints. You will gain various bonuses to your unit's growth as you restore the statues. Okay, so these statues are important. Damn, I got a lot of renown here. Alright, so this one's gonna help a lot. This one's gonna be for Dimitri as well, and as well as Sylvan. Okay, yeah, so there's reasons that you want to be doing stuff like this then.
You're all set.
There's actual reasons to be doing this. So that's actually rather cool. I need more renown, so yeah, I'm gonna have to complete more quests. Rhea sent me on a quest to kind of encourage one of my students some more, so I need to kind of give them some herbs.
Thank you so much.
Then up here is, I believe, Merced or Ash.
To attack the
Yeah, it's
monastery was
Ash.
some plot devised by the Western Church? That means they used Lenato. What right do they have to drag a good man like him into their schemes? There's going to be a big investigation into the Western Church soon. I wish I could be a part of it. I want to hear for myself why Lenato had to die.
Yeah, so do I. Here, let's make you feel more at ease, dude.
Oh, thank you.
I appreciate your effort.
Yes, we drugged our students. So happy. Alright, and we got one last one up here. We have to find our father. Oh, hello there, Leona.
Are you looking for Captain Gerald?
Leonie?
I just saw him in the Knight's Hall.
The
He was
Knight's
talking
Hall.
with a female knight.
Alright, well, fast travel. Catherine, have you seen
Gerald?
my dad?
He said something about visiting a grave. There's a grave.
He's visiting
I
a
can't
grave.
remember.
Okay. I think I remember finding some sort of grave over here. Yeah, there's a grave over here. Dad, what are you doing here?
Hey, I wanted to ask you to join me, but I couldn't find you. So, here I am. I was thinking we should visit your mother. She's resting beneath this humble grave.
This is our mom's grave?
Oh, of course you would ask that. I wouldn't know where to begin. I suppose I haven't talked much about her. She was gentle and smart. Oh, so smart. A wonderful cook. Always kind to everyone. And she loved flowers. Whenever I brought her back an unusual flower, her face would light up. I cherish those memories. I can't count how many times she made me happy just by smiling. And she smiled the most when she was pregnant with you. She died right after you were born. She wasn't able to spend much time with you. But she loved you with all her heart. That's the truest thing I know. Never forget it. This ring is the only keepsake I have of her. In time, it will be yours. One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love as well as I love her.
Oh, damn. So that's what's rusting beneath that grave. It's our mom. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Yeah. Wow. So yeah, I haven't cooked in a while. I want to see what I can make here. So yeah, let me see what I can make here.
I enjoy cooking. You seem to know what you are doing.
Alright, you donkeys. We just cooked ourselves a fantastic meal. And now we're going to go and treat the students to a fucking good meal. Alright, you guys. We're going to be inviting some guests with us today. We're going to invite Dorothea and her. Yes. We're going to invite them onto our cooking. And they will taste our cooking.
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure. Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
I only want this. I only want her because she has white hair. And white hair people are awesome. And we are done for the day. So I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to see this. I'm just gonna skip right through this. At night, you want to speak with me? Alright, I guess this is a C support.
Hello, Professor. Do you have a moment? Well, I have this book of battle tactics that I borrowed from one of the knights. There's one part that I just don't understand. Do you think you could explain it to me? Great, thank you so much. It's about this diagram here. I don't get why the knights are grouping up in that forest there. I just can't see the advantage to a formation like that. Yay, I finally get it! You really are a great teacher. No way, I couldn't have done it without you. I just love learning new things. That's why I came to the Officers Academy. I want to learn magic, battle tactics, martial arts, and, well, all kinds of stuff. I'm learning more now than I have in my whole entire life. Speaking of, I better go visit the library for some research before magic practice, which is just before sword training. That's just not possible. I always find it's more tiring to laze around doing nothing. I've never been any good at that. I have to have something to do. Like on my days off, I need to get up early and take care of the cleaning first, or I just can't relax. Know what I mean? Oh, I'm so glad you agree. You'd be surprised how rare it is to find people like us. Mercy never sets foot outside her room on her days off. I don't get that girl sometimes. Not to mention... Oh wait, oh no! I was supposed to be on cooking duty today! Ugh, I completely forgot! Sorry, Professor, but I have to run. Thanks again for your help! Ah! Who put this stupid barrel here? We did well enough.
It's all coming together. I'm really getting the hang of this.
Alright, so we got some more things here that we need to do. We have some battle supports, and oh my gosh, this is a lot of supports here. Well, let's see what the supports are.
Hello, Felix. I see you're here to train as well.
Go away. Just looking at your face makes me want to retch.
With that mouth of yours, you grow more like your brother every day.
Shut up. And stop walking around on your hind legs. You're not fooling me.
I cannot fathom why you seem to hate me so.
Because I know what you really are. A beast craving blood.
A beast craving blood, am I? I assume you're speaking of the events 2 years ago, last time we met outside the academy?
I am. The way you suppressed that rebellion, it was ruthless slaughter, and you loved every second. I remember the way you killed your victims, how you watched them suffer. And your face, that expression, all the world's evil packed into it. That was our first battle. I remember it vividly. Oh, something wrong? Go ahead and deny it, you wild boar.
I deny nothing, Felix.
Well then. I suppose the Dimitri I once knew died during that slaughter in Dusker, along with my brother.
Perhaps you're right.
Hurry up and get out of my sight. I don't make a habit of talking to beasts.
Hi there, Ash. Here to do some reading as well, I take it? Ash?
Huh, Ingrid! You gave me a start. How long have you been standing there?
Not too long. Apologies for startling you. Must be a great book for you to be so deeply engrossed in it. What has you so captivated?
Oh, it's quite an old book. One of the really old legends of Fargus.
Aha! It must be the Sword of Kyphon then, yes?
Oh, so you know it.
Oh yes. I know it quite well. I read it often as a child. In fact, I read it so much that my personal copy fell apart. I brought it everywhere with me. I adore that book. The tale of the warrior Kyphon, whose devotion and loyalty enabled his best friend Lug to become king. He went to great lengths to see things through.
Exactly! I love the image of him charging forward into the fray, ready to take on any obstacle in the name of his king.
Indeed! He was the very picture of the perfect knight. In my opinion, the best chapter is right around the middle of the book.
Ah, the part about the war of the eagle and lion? That's my favorite part! In a flash, Kyphon's sword flew from its scabbard. The knight parried the assassin's blade mere inches from the spine of his king.
Kyphon's blade hummed like the wind, slashing the enemy's throat. In mere moments, their forces lay vanquished, decimated by his mighty blows. I can recite the entirety of it if you like. I never grow weary of that tale, the pinnacle of knighthood, with all its struggles and glory.
I know just what you mean. I never get tired of it. Some people laugh at me for reading these old tales, but I'll never outgrow them. I'm glad to find someone who shares my enthusiasm.
I'm glad of it as well. Tell me, what other books do you enjoy, Ash?
Well, the first one I ever read was Lug and the Maiden of Wind.
You have fantastic taste! That story is another favorite. The final chapter makes me tear up every time.
I know. When I first read it, I just couldn't get that ending out of my head.
It seems we have much in common. I look forward to chatting again sometime.
I'd love to. Yes, let's.
Apologies for my late arrival, Mercedes. My duties ran long, as per usual.
There's no need to apologize at all. Please, have a seat. We've met for tea so many times, but you never seem to get used to it, do you, Ingrid?
Not entirely, no. I'm not accustomed to being treated so delicately. Anyway, what will we talk about today?
I actually wanted to gripe about something that's been bothering me.
You? Gripe? Now that's unusual. I'm happy to listen, of course. It's the least I can do after all the kindness you've shown me.
Thank you. The one thing I really wanted to talk about is marriage.
Oh?
Yes. I received a letter from my adoptive father about marriage discussions with a noble family.
And will you accept?
That's the problem. No matter what I decide, I'll probably be married off anyway. What I really want to do is help those in need. But I think it would be more difficult to do so if I married a nobleman.
Understandably so. Sounds to me like you need a strategy to silence your father.
Sorry? To silence him?
Don't you agree? It seems the best course of action would be to consider severing all ties with the family and running away.
We don't need to go that far. I'm sorry, I really just needed to let that out. I don't need you to worry about solving my problems.
Oh, okay. It's just a bit personal for me, actually. My own father has brought countless marriage proposals to my attention. He always was obsessed with me carrying on the family bloodline. At a very young age, my hand had already been promised to someone in marriage. But Glenn died young.
That must have been difficult for you. Would you have married him if he had survived?
That's a good question. It's hard to imagine now. Although I did admire him quite a lot. He held true to the ideals of knighthood, proudly serving the king. Even after all these years, I aspire to be the type of knight that he embodied. But that's just it. I'm not a tool for furthering my family's fortunes. I'm a knight at heart, regardless of what my father desires.
I see. A very noble cause indeed. How strange that we should be worrying about the same thing.
Even though we are such different people.
It's true. Enjoying a nice chat over tea with you like this makes me realize maybe the paths we walk aren't so different after all. Don't you think?
I do. These tea parties of ours, they really are something special.
That they are. Ingrid, I would love to get to know you better if that's okay. I want to know about your childhood, your favorite books, the sweets you like, anything at all.
Absolutely. I'm happy to speak with you anytime. And I want to know you better too, Mercedes.
Mercedes, you look divine as always. Are you off to pray?
Oh, hello, Sylvain. I was just on my way to pray. How did you guess?
Well, because I've been watching your lovely...
Oh, I get it. You're the type who's always looking at girls, aren't you?
I won't lie, I do enjoy beholding women, but I don't mean it like that with you. I know I sound like a dope. I think you're special.
Oh, really? You think I'm so clumsy that I need someone to watch over me. Is that why you can't take your eyes off me?
You're beautiful, and I mean that. You're... how can I put it without sounding even worse? Okay, here goes. I want to get to know you better. As friends, I mean.
I don't know where to begin.
Well, what's something you like?
I like to pray. I've been praying regularly since I was a child.
You grew up in the Empire, didn't you?
That's right. I was raised in House Bartels.
Bartels? I thought you were born to House Martreats.
It's a complicated story. I'm not sure that it's a very interesting one, but I'm happy to share it with you.
I don't mean to be nosy, if it's too personal.
Oh no, I don't mind. I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. House Martreats fell shortly before I was born.
Oh.
My father passed away while my mother was still pregnant with me, so she had nowhere to go. After I was born, my mother ended up marrying the head of House Bartels. Shortly after, my mother bore a true Bartels child who bore a crest. She and I were treated as though we were no longer useful to the family after that.
You think the Bartels were just using her to secure a crest?
They must have been. My mother and I were removed from the family and forced to flee to a church in the kingdom. I abandoned the Bartels name and took up our old family name again.
So you grew up in a church. Okay, it makes more sense now why you're praying all the time.
Yes, oh, praying! I forgot that I was on my way to pray.
Right, and I interrupted you. Well, see you around, Mercedes.
Yes, see you.
House Bartels wanted a crest, and ruined other people's lives to get one. These idiots are all the same. That was quite a sigh. What's wrong, Ingrid?
Tell me, Sylvain, what am I to you?
You're my friend. One of my oldest, in fact.
An old friend, is it? Then why must I clean up the casualties left behind by your skirt chasing?
Nobody asked you to do that. Heck, I thought you enjoyed it. Besides, you're real good at it. I'm excited to continue working with you.
Do you mean to imply you have no intention of acting a bit more respectably?
Please don't yell like that. Everybody's staring at us.
When you were 8, you came on to my sweet, sweet granny. My granny!
Come on! I was 8 and she was That was a long time ago.
Sylvain hit on Ingrid's grandmother? Wow.
People can hear you. Please be quiet.
When you were 10, we went to that harvest festival, and you started making eyes at a scarecrow.
A scarecrow?
Wait a second. That was just an accident. A tragic, tragic accident.
When you were 15, you sought, relentlessly might I add, to involve yourself with Lord Gwendol's daughter. Who do you suppose made peace with the furious Lord despite having nothing to do with it? Me. Me, always for you. Every time.
What a jerk.
You know what? This conversation is over. I'm done.
My point is that this has to end. Not later, but now.
Fine. I promise I'll try to change. Are you happy now?
Alright, so we're gonna get on to the battling. Yeah, you can imagine these are important quests. I'm only gonna be doing one, which is gonna be See It. I'm not sure. I think it's been quite some time since I have done this. So yeah, this is just one battle that I will be doing. I could do the other merchant battle, but I'm not so sure if I will do that. I mean, I kind of don't really see a reason to, because you'll get the gist of it that once I complete this, then I will gain access to some more stuff for my people here. Dimitri, can I just have you murder this guy here?
You never had a chance.
Well, I guess you can probably smash this guy, right? So yeah, I recruited Cyril. I don't know how I recruited him, but he apparently said, "Hey, I want to join you," and I just said, "Okay." Alright, smash! Yes, good job. Ash is starting to shine through.
I have so far left
Not
to
so
go.
good growths, but. Oh, and yes.
What's done is done.
I need to get her some more levels here. Alright, we got some more guys coming in here. I should be able to take out all 4 of them easily. So yeah, we got some, so we got them good. We got them nice and lowered out. And I'm just gonna stay here. XP. Alright, that's good for Anite. She's a little lacking, so yeah, this is definitely
Feeling
help.
stronger.
Alright, let's have Dimitri. Oh my gosh, there's a Falcon Pawn!
Slow and steady.
Let's try using a gambit here. Because why not?
Gotcha.
So that guy's not moving. That's good. Alright, so I'm not going to use the Sword of the Creator because I really don't see a reason to use it besides on bosses. So yeah, we got ourselves a big battle going on over here. 0, good job. Alright, yeah, but yeah, Anna needs some XP here, so I'm hoping to funnel some XP to her, so that way she can level up her class and also level herself
I'm counting on you.
Alright, there goes Dimitri. Pun! Pun!
You never have.
Alright, let's. Alright, heal cast, which will also help out Felix as well. So that's good. I'm just gonna move right in here and just take the kill. Cause why not?
Now's our chance.
Respect my authority! Okay, now, who shall I give the good XP to?
What's done is done.
He is dead. Unfortunately that doesn't master her class.
Aw, this stinks.
Yeah, that does stink! Alright, good job, Ingrid. Finish it
Fighting
up.
for greatness.
Ooh, she mastered her noble class. Excellent, now I can reclass her. Sylvan still learn the ropes. But at least he's leveling up. That's good.
I like how this feels.
And then Senpai will just finish us off here.
Should I have held back?
And that's the end of this. Alright, so Seath, we finished your quest here. Dimitri would like to speak with me? Okay. Oh boy. This must be
Perfect timing,
the
Professor.
C support.
If you don't mind, I have a favor I'd like to ask of you. It's in regard to sword training. Not for myself, but, well, to be honest, I've been teaching swordsmanship to the orphans at the monastery for a while now. Some of them saw me sparring with the knights one day. They started pestering me to teach them. They were so earnest, I couldn't help but oblige. There's much I wish to show them, but due to my own studies and training, I'm afraid my time is rather limited. Which brings me to my favor. Your swordsmanship is unmatched. I hate to ask this of you, but would you consider lending me a hand? Thank you, truly. I am in your debt, and I always repay my debts, I'll have you know. All of these children lost their families and homes to war or illness. This may sound a bit arrogant, but I feel it's my responsibility to help them. I lost my parents without warning, too. In that way, we're the same. In Dusker, I lost my father, stepmother, and closest friends. I didn't have many allies at the castle after that. In truth, I had only to do for companionship. I once had people I could confide in. Family, friends, instructors, even the royal soldiers. But they were all taken away from me 4 years ago. Ah, but there were those outside the castle walls I was close to, such as Rodrigue. On the occasions he would visit the capital, he'd take me out hunting or on long horse rides. While Dedu is like a brother to me, Rodrigue is more like a second father. It might sound ridiculous, but he's the kind of man I hope to become one day. Someone who helps others. Someone who can reach out and save a lost soul. Oh, please, accept my apologies for boring you with my life story. In any case, don't forget your promise, Professor. I'm counting on you.
Well done. You have my
Alright,
thanks.
finally, we got through all of that, but damn. But yeah, there you go, Seath, there's your quest. And that's it for me, you guys. Thank you for watching, and come back next time. I have done everything here that I can think of. And so next time will be going to get the Lance of Ruin back. But until then, thank you for watching, and as always, stay fresh and have yourself a good day.
Let's tip the scales.